Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
Queen Naomi is so grown and matured now. She handles things differently. The experience was really meant to shape both of us. Ooni of Ife expressed pride over Queen Naomi, and Oloris are said to be very, very upset over the things that Olori Naomi has been doing. Now, what is different about the things that Olori Naomi has been doing is that before now, Naomi will not get up and go to the palace on her own. Naomi will isolate herself from the Ooni of Ife. Naomi will not feel the need to bring Tadenikawo to the Ooni of Ife. And only recently she shocked Ooni of Ife as this information about Kabiyesi expecting twin from a woman got to Olori Naomi. And people were thinking that it's going to be business as usual for Olori Naomi, where Naomi will be angry, unruly, speak anyhow, not like get very upset. But, they said nothing as such happened, that rather she was there supporting her husband, letting Kabiyesi know that it means nothing to her, that she understands the devices of the enemies right now. And if Naomi will keep up with this kind of attitude, I do think that the relationship between herself and the Ooni of Ife will last very long, because right now, there are a lot of people who don't want Naomi in the palace, and we are all aware. None of us is oblivious to that fact. These people are ready to cook up anything, as long as they do know that it's going to affect the relationship between Ooni of Ife and Naomi. And one thing about Ooni of Ife's relationship and Naomi's relationship, by the time they go, they get estranged from each other, plenty problems begins to come in. This one will bring this, that one will bring that, this one will bring this, that one will bring that. That is how it starts. But with a kind of understanding that Olori Naomi is showing towards things, the kind of support she is showing, coming back to the palace unannounced, uninvited, coming back, staying with the Ooni of Ife, bringing Tadenikawo, like the birthday. Kabiyesi wasn't expecting them, but she was there because she knew that Tadenikawo needed to spend time with Ooni of Ife and all of that. This time, people are saying, if the information is true, that Naomi is actually making effort to support her husband and to be there more for her husband, right? And so this contribution from the part of Olori Naomi is going to foster that closeness between herself and her husband, which will in turn give birth to the peace that they need in that relationship. And the Ooni of Ife has come out to express pride over the selection that Naomi is making these days and the way Naomi is handling things. Like I said earlier, I do think that some of the decisions that Naomi made when she was in the palace, I do think that if you would turn back the hands of time, I do think that Naomi would not make those decisions. First of all, Naomi was still very young and naive when she got married to the Ooni of Ife. Right now, with responsibility, with maturity, Naomi is learning how to make decisions differently. And she has met with a lot of people, like Sekinat Elegishi. Sekinat Elegishi is said to have told Naomi that, look, there's nothing she has not heard about her husband, how the man has children elsewhere and all of that. But that's not her problem. What is important to her is that her husband is her husband. And no woman whatsoever has the right to collect that man from her. Yes, it is true that there is a Kanu princess that is there with them, that is married to Elegishi, but you and I know that when it comes to Sekinat, when they are in the public, you see Sekinat robbing the man, not robbing like that way, touching the man, removing dead, removing this, removing touching. That is just to tell you that this is mine. You cannot take him away. I gallant for where I there. It is marking her territory that she is doing. And she has urged Olori Naomi to know that and, protect what belongs to her. It doesn't matter if 1 million women come in. You know that this is yours and you're ready to stay, protect, and fight for what belongs to you. So as we are hearing now, they say Ooni of Ife was so proud over the way Naomi has been dealing with situations, and this did not go well with the Oloris because they are disappointed over the fact that Naomi is grown up now. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.